What is Werner said? Okay, what he has said, Alfred Werner, I said, when he was doing this experiment, he found different interesting facts. Then many scientists are started to working on this one. So till that 1893 to 1896, there was not it is developed lot of in this coordination chemistry. Many scientists have worked there, so they have developed so many things. So that's only we are studying. So Werner's theory, the main postulates. So what he said. So he has given some theory. What is that one? Let's see what is first point. In coordination compounds, metals show two types of linkages. What it is show? Two types of linkages that will show. I will take another color by that. In coordination compounds, metals show two types of linkages. This is only valencies. Which type of one? Those are primary and secondary. Pooja, if time becomes 11, please remind me.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. I will leave. Okay. Primary and secondary valencies. Who will have these coordination compounds? Only will have coordination compounds. Two types of valencies. Okay. For example, what is valency means? Try to understand here. For example, NaCl is there. Okay, and MgCl2 is there. MgCl2 is there, and AlCl3 is there. AlCl3 is there. Okay. This is forming with the 1 chlorine bonding, and magnesium is forming with the 2 chlorine. Aluminum is forming bonding with the 3 chlorine atoms. By that, their octet is complete. Okay, so this valency is called the 1. The number of this one is 1. The number of this is 2. What is the number of this one, Pooja?
3.
3. Very good. So this is only the valency number, and this valency is called basically primary valency. What we call it as a primary valency. Whatever the negative part, how many number of is there, basically that is only that valency only. That's how that here Cl2, MgCl2 means what? Basically MgCl2 means this is one magnesium ion is bonded with the 2 Cl minus ions. So 2Cl minus means what is the charge comes from here? 2 into minus 1 minus 2. Magnesium, here it is plus 2. That's how plus 2 minus 2. That's how it will be the neutral. This is what the primary valency. So what is secondary valency? That is what the most important here. What is secondary valency? Okay, so this I explained already just now. The primary valencies are normally ionizable and are satisfied by negative ions. Satisfied by negative ions. Like I have said, for example, chromium Cl3 is there. Okay, chromium Cl3. The valence of this one is 3. These are ionizable. If you put into the water, this will give Cr3 plus ion and 3 chloride ions separately. Ionizable. They are ionizing. They are ionizing to give the ions. That is the meaning of that one. The primary valencies are normally ionizable and are satisfied by negative ions. So this charge is satisfied by whom? This negative charge. 3 into minus 1 is 3. That is the meaning of that one. Next one. The secondary valencies are non-ionizable. The secondary valencies are non-ionizable. These are satisfied by neutral molecules. These are satisfied by neutral molecules or negative ions. So what is the valency? Secondary valency, those are not ionizable. If you put into the water, those cannot be ionizable. The secondary valency is equal to the coordination number. The secondary valency is equal to the, another term is coming here, that is the coordination number. So this is also asked in the examination. What is the, how much is the coordination number, and is a fixed for a metal. So just now we have seen, try to understand. So one compound I said COCl3 and 6NH3. Which color of this one I said? Which color? COCl3 5NH3.
Yellow, sir.
Yes, first one is the yellow color. Second one is, I said, purple. Okay, purple. Third one is basically COCl3 4NH3. Okay,
Green.
very good. This is green color. Okay, so scientists found, so when this compound is there, what structure he found that for this compound is, just try to understand here. I am writing cobalt, NH3, 6, and this is as a one sphere. Okay, means ammonia ions that is not giving, and 3Cl minus ions. How many ions? 3Cl minus ions. That's how this compound is yellow color. So what about the purple color? What he observed? CO, Cl, NH3, 5, 2Cl minus. Okay, one ammonia gone there. One ammonia gone there. And that is replaced by whom? One chlorine. So what is third one? What is the green color? CO. Try to understand, this is very, very important. COCl, NH3, 4, no. Okay, COCl, NH3, 4, and this is, I will close it bracket, I will close it with, and 1 Cl minus. No, 2 Cl. Inside how many? Cl2. Okay, this is how, if you are writing it outside, here ions, different ions, you cannot write Cl2, but inside you can write it as a Cl2, means number of chlorine, and outer side how many? 1 Cl minus. So I will take this into the screen. By that I will explain easily some more thing. Okay, so blackboard color I will take other color. So 3 types of compounds I have written. One is CO, NH3, 6, Cl, 3Cl minus. 3Cl minus. What is another one? CO, NH3, 5, Cl. And how many? 2Cl minus.
Yeah.
And another one is CO, NH3, 4, Cl2, and Cl minus. So what is the primary valency for this one, Vidisha? What is the primary valency for this one?
3, sir.
Very good. Okay, mute yourself. What it is? 3 it is. Because what I said, the one which is ionizing, how many number of ions that is giving, that is only the valence of that one. Very good, Vidisha. How many ions this is gives? 1 ion from this one is completely give 1 ion. Okay, and 3 Cl minus ions are coming outside. So this is only the valence of that one. Primary valency is 3. What is secondary valency of this one, Rohini? Rohini, what is the secondary valence of this one? What is the value?
3, sir.
Huh? Aishwarya, what do you think? What is the secondary valency? How
Plus
much
3,
it could?
sir.
What do you think, Pooja?
6.
Vidisha, what do you think? Yes, Pooja. What? How much you said?
6.
Very good. Excellent. So 6. So this is the secondary valency. Why it is so, Pooja? Okay. So what I said, if it is so COCl3, for example, if you put into the water, that will give the 3Cl minus ions. That is called the primary valency. But here in coordination compounds, complex compounds, this is the primary valency which gives the ions. But whatever it is inside, these are not ionizable. This will not give 6NH6, 6NH3. How many are there? 6NH3. This is only called the Lewis base here. Another name we call it as a ligand. We will study it in detail. We call it as a ligand also. In ligands regarding we will study. So how many are there here? 6 are there. How many are there? 6 are. So this valency only call it the secondary valency. And another name of this one is coordination number. Coordination number. How much it is? 6 only. If they ask you secondary valence in examination or coordination number, it is 6 only. Okay. Now Aishwarya, you tell what is the primary valency for this one.
2, sir.
Very good. So primary valency is 2. What about the secondary valency?
5.
What about the secondary valency, this one? Rohini, what is the secondary valency for
5,
this?
sir.
Huh?
5.
No, it's
5.
not. It's not 5. What about the Rohini? What do you think? What is the secondary valency value?
6, sir.
6. Because this is also ligand Lewis base 5. This is also, it is there. This is also will not ionizable. This is formed with the bonding with the cobalt. Coordination bonds it is having. This will not give the ionize. So coordination number, how much it is? 6. Our secondary valence it is 6. Is it clear, Aishwarya?
So once again you explain, sir.
Okay. So what it is means is the one, whatever it is, it can give the ions. Whatever it can give the ions, that is called the primary ions. Primary valency we call. Okay. If this you put into the water, okay, if this you put into the water, this will give 3Cl minus ions. Okay, 3Cl minus ions, and this positive one. So whatever this negative parts ions are coming, due to that one only charge is neutralizing the left side one cation, whatever it is. So this is only called the, whatever the ions are giving, this is only called the primary valency. What is the secondary valency? Inside the bracket, whatever we have written, this will not give ions. This will not give NH3 separately, Cl2, 2Cl minus ions separately, it will not give. This will give as a one ion only. The bonds, coordination bonds, this will have CONH3, NH3, NH3. Means strongly bonding IA, coordination bonding ke saath. This will not give ions. So this whatever, how many number are there inside the bracket? Inside how many number of Lewis base or ligands are there? That is only the secondary valence of that one. Is it clear, Aishwarya?
Yes,
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So now Aishwarya, tell me what is the primary valency of for this one? Value.
1, sir.
Very good. 1.
1.
What about the coordination number? What is the value of coordination number? Tell me whatever you feel, that only you tell me. Don't hesitate. Whatever you feel, that only
6.
tell me. Huh?
6.
6. That's it. Don't hesitate it. 6 only, because 2 chloride ions, 4 NH3, 4. Both are bonding with the cobalt. Those will not give the ions. That will not give NH3 separately, Cl2 separately. It will as a one ion. This will as a one ion. It will not break. It will not give NH3 ions. It will not give Cl2 ion. Is it clear, Vidisha?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So that is only the meaning of secondary, which are non-ionizable. The word you can see here. What is that word? Non-ionizable. Non-ionizable. So those will not. That is only called the secondary valencies. Not only secondary valencies, we call it as a coordination number. In examination, they ask what is the coordination number. They give you this type of complexes, and they say. Next, the ions. The next point, the ions are groups bound by the secondary linkages. Okay, secondary valency, whatever we said. Okay, the secondary linkages to the metal have characteristic spatial arrangements corresponding to different coordination numbers. So spatial arrangements means like different structures. So we have seen, like for example, the structure, or like for example, I have taken CO, NH3, 6 Cl3. So these will have some spatial arrangements. Spatial arrangements, like for example, how it is like CO, this is inside the bracket. This is inside the bracket. This is one ion. So this is only the secondary valence. So what happens inside, this type of bondings will be there. NH3. Coordination bondings will be there. NH3. 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 This one. And this will have one proper, this is only the spatial arrangement. With proper spatial, this will be arranged. Like if it is 6 ligands are there. 6 ligands are there. So which type of shape that will have usually, Vidisha? What is the structure will be? Octahedral. The type of spatial arrangements this will be. This will have this type of shapes. If it is 4, what could be the possibility structures, Aishwarya?
Hydral.
Tetrahedral. Okay, another one is also possible. What is that one? Square planar. What it is? Square planar. Square planar and tetrahedral. Okay, 4 ligands. Usually in many compounds, coordination compounds, usually 6 ligands and 4 ligands. That's how they exist. So if it is 6 means octahedral. So that is the meaning of that one. The ions or groups bounded by the secondary linkages to the metal have characteristic spatial arrangements. But whatever the outside of the sphere, that will not have that one. That will not have any structures to total. So whatever inside the bracket I have shown, that one only will have. Now try to understand what are the difference between double salts and the complex. Complex means coordination compounds. What are the double salts means, that try to understand. So double salts means it is simple. Double salts and complexes differ. Where it is differ, try to understand. Differ in the fact that double salts dissociate into simple ions. Simple ions. Completely, when dissolved in water, completely that will dissolve. However, complex ions like coordination compounds do not dissociate into ions. Try to understand here, potassium, KCl, MgCl, many are there. Here also it is there. But what is the meaning they are saying? If you put this into the water, if you this put into the water, that will give K plus ion, Cl minus ion, Mg plus ions, different ions. If you put this more salt, this also will give different type of ions. For example, Fe2 plus ions, this will give SO4 2 minus ions, this will give, and NH4 plus ions, this will give, and sulfate, anyhow sulfate we have. So these many separate ions that will give. So those type of compounds are called the double salts. Double salts. What are the coordination compounds? Complexes, they will not give these many ions. So for example, I have written one compound which is like CO, Cl2, NH3, 4, 2Cl minus ion. Okay, 2Cl minus. So if I have taken this compound, if I have put into the water, this will give this 2Cl minus. Okay, Cl2 also sometimes use. This will give 2Cl minus ions separately. 2Cl minus ions separately. But whatever this is there, okay, here also same as like here different are exist here. Cobalt is there, chlorine is there, NH3, many things is there as like here potassium, chloride, magnesium, so many things you can see. But what is the difference? This is sphere is present. This will not give separate ions like CO ion separately and Cl ion separately, NH3 ion separately. That this will not give. This is only the difference between double salts and the complex. Is it clear, Pooja? What is double salts difference between that one? So two salts, more than
Yes,
two salts.
sir.
Here KCl is a one salt, potassium salt, and magnesium chloride is another salt. Salts, these are ionic compounds, mixture of ionic compounds. That's how you are calling it as a double salt. And more salt, ferrous sulfate is one salt, ammonium sulfate is another. Two ionic compounds are combining together. The name of this compound is more salt.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, the compound which you wrote, sir, that also breaks, no, sir.
Okay, you are saying that what I have written basically CO, Cl2, NH34, Cl2, okay, or 2Cl minus I write, or 1Cl minus only you take, because 2 I have brought inside, right? Okay, so you mean to say that this is breaking, this is also giving ion, Cl minus ion, this is giving one positive ion. This is what your question?
No, sir.
Uh.
In COCl2, you have previously said that a secondary valency is also there.
Secondary valencies will not dissociate. With the shots. Just try to understand that point. So what I have said here, the secondary valencies are non-ionizable. Those will not ionize. Then only we are calling it as a secondary valency coordination number. Non-ionizable. Okay, Vidisha?
Yes, sir.
Those will not ionize. Okay. Definition of some important terms. So try to understand this one, okay? Coordination entity. What is coordination entity basically? A coordination entity constitutes a central metal atom or ion bonded to a fixed number of ions or molecules. So this example only I will write here: CO, Cl2, NH3, 4, and Cl, for example. So what it means that a coordination entity constitutes a central metal atom. So what is the central metal atom? This one is called the central metal atom. This is only the metal here. Usually this coordination compound, what is? This is made up of by metals only. So this is the central. So one structure I have drawn just previous now. So in center I put cobalt, NH3s I have written like this, right? So what it is because of, this is central metal atom. Constitutes a central metal atom or ion. Okay, this may be ion also, this may be simple neutral atom also. Ion means that can be +2, +3 like that. How that will come, that we will discuss anyhow. Bonded to a fixed number of ions or molecules. Okay, here this is bounded with fixed number of molecules or ions. So this is called the basically coordination sphere, coordination entity. This total is called the coordination entity, whichever you kept into the bracket. Okay, this is not coordination entity outside, whatever it is. So the important thing is whatever it is inside the bracket, that is only the important one. Okay, and this is only outside, whatever it is there, that is only will give the ions, and that will only give the chloride test. Okay. Next. Okay, so in this one, for example, is a coordination entity. Just now I have explained. So this is the coordination entity. Whatever it is outside, that is not considered as a coordination entity. So all these are different type of compounds. With nickel also can be formed. This is the ligand or Lewis base, you can imagine. But in coordination compound, what we call it as a ligand. Ligand we call. Regarding ligand, we will read it in detail. And platinum. With platinum, all these are the D block element. Chloride and NH3. Here both are ligands. All are the ligands only. Inside whatever it is there, all are ligands only. And here cyanide. The CN stands for cyanide ion. Cyanide. What is the valence of cyanide? Vidisha, what is the valence of cyanide?
-1.
Very good. Cyanide valence is -1. As like chloride, -1. Fluoride, -1. The same way cyanide also -1. Very good. So CONH36. So what is, and whatever you kept into the bracket, that is only coordination entity, and this is only coordination property shows. Total together, if chlorides, whatever it is there, total we say it as a coordination compound, but main it is this one only. Next. Central atom or ion, that is central metal atom. So in coordination entity, the atom or ion to which a fixed number of ions groups are bound in a different geometrical arrangement, like octahedral, tetrahedral, like that. That is only geometrical arrangement means around it, is called the central atom or ion. For example, in this case, the central atom is Ni. In this one is cobalt. Basically 3 plus Ni2 plus ions. These are that, how that value is coming, we will see in next classes. Don't worry about that one. Here central metal atom is the ion. This one is the central metal atom. This you don't consider it as a ligands, you don't consider it as a central metal, because these are not basically metals. Which one? Whatever the metals, those are only the central metal ion. That too, that should be present inside the bracket, inside the coordination entity. These central atom ions are also referred to as a Lewis acid. Why? Because that is taking the lone pair of electrons from the ligands, as I mentioned already. These are referred as a Lewis acids also. But we usually in coordination chemistry, what we call, it is called it as a central atom. Ligands. So what are ligands means? This is very, very important. Ligands, the ions are molecules. The ions are molecules bound to the central atom or ion in the coordination entity are called ligands. These may be simple ions. These can be simple ions such as Cl minus also it can be. Small molecules like water, ammonia, this type of also, because these are having, water is having 2 lone pair of electrons, nitrogen is having 1 lone pair of electron, chloride negative means that is 1 lone pair of electron. Negative charge means what? 1 lone pair of electron, that is larger. Molecules such as NH2, CH2, CH2, this type of larger molecule also can be act as a ligands. Why? Because nitrogen is having lone pair of electrons that can give to the central metal atom. or even macromolecules also is possible, such as proteins and all. That's how it is in hemoglobins, chlorophyll. This type of bigger molecules also will form the coordination compounds. So these ligands are referred as a Lewis base. It is when a ligand is bound to a metal ion through a single donor atom. Okay, the ligands is said to be unidentate. What is dent means? What is dent means? What is dental means, Aishwarya, in bio? In medical terminology, what is dental means? What is dental means, Pooja?
Where teeth are taken care. Teeth, sir.
Teeth,
Yes,
dental, dentist, dent. Okay, that's how
Yes,
you dentate. If one person from one side is holding the central metal atom with his teeth, so that is only the ligand. If two donor atoms are there, so that is called the bidentate. If many are there, that is polydentate. So that is the meaning of that one. Teeth only. That is like hold, no? जैसे बच्चे काट लेता है, डेंट पकड़ लेता है, ऐसे वो लाइगेंड्स भी क्या कर लेगा, उसको पकड़ लेगा सेंट्रल मेटल एटम. सो दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट वन. Okay, unidentate. So this slide we will finish, and you can attend the computer class. When a ligand can bind, so here why it is unidentate, I was talking Cl minus. So this whatever the lone pair of electron can, only one atom is giving here. That's how we call it as a unidentate. Uni means one. Uni means what? One. For example, H2O is there. In this H2O, only oxygen will give one lone pair of electron. That's how this is the unidentate. When a ligand can bind through two donor atoms, the ligand is said to be a didentate. Didentate or bidentate we call. For example of this one, let's take this one. NH2, CH2. I will write like this, by that will be understand for you. CH2, NH2. NH2. What happens? This nitrogen is having lone pair of electron in one compound only. This is ethane 1,2-diamine. This is called the ethane, and numbering 1,2-diamine. Diamine. In organic chemistry, we will learn this IUPAC anyhow. So ethane 1,2-diamine. So what happens if central element is there? For example, chromium is there. So this is the central metal atom which accepts the lone pair of electron. So here two donor atoms are there. ये दोनों साइड से पकड़ लेगा इसको, very strong है. So that's how this type of bonds will be formed. Okay, this is what the bidentate. The same way polydentate also possible. Okay, several. When a ligand can bind through a several donor atoms are present in a single ligand, the ligand is said to be polydentate if many teeth are there. For example, one important example is EDTA. EDTA. The full form of this one, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. CH2, I will write here. CH2, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Acetate means COO minus. ऐसे लिखते जाऊंगा ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में, डरने का नहीं आप लोगों को. ओके, व्हेन यू लर्न दिस बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट यू कैन राइट स्मूथली. That is the importance of this one. Okay, how many donor atoms are here? Who can tell me answer for this one? Just simply calculate, then tell me. This is our end of this class. How many donor atoms are present in this one? All of you, just count. Look at the screen and count. Jaldi, jaldi. If more than two, what we are calling it as a polydentate ion. So many donor atoms are here. How many donor atoms are here? Okay, this is negative. Huh? 4. How many you are getting, Aishwarya? Rohini, how many you are getting? पूजा, तुम्हें कितने मिल रहा है?
6, sir.
Very good, Rohini. Excellent. 6 she is getting. Very good. So how many it is? 6 ligands are there. What are there ones? Just like let's look here. Okay. Nitrogen is means one lone pair of electron. It is usually have 3 bonds means that is having one lone pair of electron. Oxygen means what? That will have 2 lone pair of electrons. So one lone pair of electron that can be give. This negative means 2 electron. This is equal to the 2 electrons. Just now count it is 1. 1 is from here. 2, 3. Okay. The same way, this usually what happens, the compared with these two, this one is the more powerful. This is satisfied, so this will not give. So when it will give, for example, OH2, water is there, then only this will give. So you don't count this one. 1 it is 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next 4, 5, 6. So total it is 6 it is. Okay. So this you don't consider. Many will count this one. That's how they get some more 4, 10. So that is the reason this is called the hexadentate or polydentate also we call it as. More than 2 usually we call it as a polydentate. Is it clear why it is coming 6, Aishwarya?
Yes.
So that's how from 6 sides. Okay, 6 कितने है teeth इसके पास? How many teeth it is having? 6 teeth it is having. So that's how strongly that can hold. Okay, yes. निखिल को जाना जल्दी है.